Hi guys, you are all doing such a great job with your language arts work. Ms. McConaughey and I are so happy to see so many of you responding to the questions and commenting about your vocabulary words. I just am so impressed with how well you are doing handling all this work. And I love that you're reaching out to us if you're not sure what to do. So let's take a look and see what you're going to do today, Tuesday, March 24th. I'm going to switch my screen so you guys can see what it will look like for you today. Okay. All right, so when you go to your courses and you go to your reading and language arts, today would be module 8, lesson 1, day 3, and I'll change that so that it says, oh, I'm going to change it right now actually, because this should say your ELA assignments for Tuesday, March, what's tomorrow? 24th. Okay. So you'll see this when you log in. It'll be published tomorrow. And when you click on that link, here is what you'll see. Now, the first thing that will be here will be this video, except for I can't post it yet because I didn't finish recording it. So the video will be the first thing that you see. Now, if you're in my homeroom, you'll have your Tuesday check-in form first. Ms. McConaughey's may have it in a different place, and Mr. Foley and Mr. McCauley have theirs in a different place too. So just wherever your teacher has their check-in form, it will be in that same spot. After you do your daily check-in, you're going to learn about homographs. So if we click on this, here is a slide about homographs. Now, a homophone is a word that's pronounced the same as another word, but has a totally different meaning or spelling. And a homograph is a word that has more than one meaning or pronunciation. And the reason why we're focusing on these is because they can be misspelled often and misused often. The example right here, I see so many people misspelling this. Jane just misspelled it on TikTok like 6 different times because she was doing TBH. Do you guys know about that? It's like, to be honest, I guess, and then you say like nice things about your friends. Anyway, when I looked at it, I told her she wrote really nice things, but she had spelled their wrong a lot. She meant to spell they are, and she spelled, or no, it was your. She spelled you are incorrectly. That's another homophone anyway. So you look at the examples of homophones. They're going to buy their tickets when they get there. That's a brain buster right there, isn't it? So this means they are. This there means it belongs to someone, and this there is a location. And then I would never desert you in the middle of a desert. Those are homographs. For my art project, I'm going to project an image onto the wall. Project is a thing, and to project is a verb. And what's the best way to weigh a cat? See the 2 different spellings and the 2 different meanings. So after you look over this, if you click down here, there's a game that we want you to check out. So when you click that link, it should take you to a new website, okay? This is sentence building homophones. So when you play the game, you have to read the sentence, see the word that's missing, and then you drag the word into the spot that would make the most sense. So like, you have to join it. All right, when it says to join it, you just say, like if you just say, I'm a student, it will just ask you just to click what that is. So you can just click that, and then you can play the game to practice homophones. Let me go back. I'm gonna go back to, here we go. Okay, so after you're finished with that, the next thing on your list is theme, because theme is the skill we're going to focus on today with our story. And the theme, we talked about this a lot this whole school year. So theme is the message that the poet in this situation wants the reader to learn. It's usually the moral or the lesson, or I'm trying to think of another word for it. My brain just lost it again. So the moral or the lesson we'll just stick to, okay? Sometimes the theme is going to be stated directly, but other times it's implied. Implied means they don't exactly tell it to you, you kind of have to figure it out. And we've done this a lot with discussion of all different types of things we've been reading this school year. All right, so you have to look for clues to help you figure out what the theme is. Okay, so you're gonna think about, what does the details tell me? How do the words make me feel? How do the different parts of the poem connect? And The theme will help you determine the author's purpose or the reason for creating the poem. So take a minute to read over the poster and read all the steps to help you identify theme. You don't have to comment or do anything after that, it's just to read it over. Then we have questions about theme. So you're going to go back into the poem and we have 3 questions for you to answer. All right, the first question is, well, 176, how does the speaker feel about leaving El Salvador? And you want to use evidence from the poem to make sure that you know this. What challenges does he face in his new home and how did he respond? And then what message or theme does the author want to share? So we're kind of gathering the clues to help you figure out what the theme is in this section. When you're done with that, you're going to hit submit. Now, I think what we have to do, yeah, I have to enable it. So what happened today is that some of you guys were trying to send it and there were these links that wouldn't let you. So I'm going to save those changes. This way you guys can submit it when you're done. Save changes. Oh no. Okay. Refresh. Okay. So then after you answer your questions on theme, you have vocabulary words next. So you're going to practice your vocabulary words. All of your words are on Quizlet because that's a really easy way to go over what the words mean and play games. So if you click on the link down here, it's going to take you to Quizlet. And on Quizlet, you have your 6 different words. You can click on the card to see the definition. And you can go through the 6 different words. And then afterwards, you can test yourself. You can click learn, write, spell, test. You can match. So there's all different ways for you to play with your vocabulary words. So you can try to match them up that way and they time you. So just kind of play around with that and see which game you like best. And after you're finished with your vocabulary words, you can cruise on to Spelling City. And you could play a Spelling City game with your spelling words. So here's your lesson. You could do play a game. And then always choose free because we're not going to pay for it. And choose one of these activities to practice your spelling words. Now, again, when you get back to Schoology, you don't have to comment anything for practice vocabulary or spelling words because you're just going to those websites to practice. The next is 20 minutes of reading. So we want you to make sure that you're reading for 20 minutes and that you are commenting below about what you read. Maybe you write the title of the book or something important, a word that you learned. If you figured out the theme of the story, that would be great to put there. Anything that shows us that you understood what you read. And then that is it. From my homeroom, you can click on Rump Chapter 19, and you can click to the YouTube video to listen to the next chapter of the book if you want to do that. You don't have to. And then you're done for the day. So we hope that that's not too tricky and that it doesn't take you too much time. And you guys know that there's the little message icon up here if you want to reach out to us and ask us any questions about what you're doing. And that's your Tuesday. So hopefully that's not too hard and you guys can get through that and everything is going well for you. And hopefully tomorrow it will be, or today, it will be a little bit sunnier and you can get outside and play because Monday was a little bit rainy and it's really nice to get outside when we're home like this. So we miss you. We hope you're well and let us know if you have any questions at all.